time? Huh? The time. What? The time. Bro, speak louder. You're whispering. What time is it? Do you know what he's saying? Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Look, it's not that difficult. What time is it? Daytime.
Get off your knees. What did you accomplish? Besides buffoonism.
When I look in the mirror, all I see is Shawty got a perfect figure, I'ma need a funky
What's good, my people? Welcome back to another video on Primetime Life, and this is my first official video for the year. If you don't know me, my name is Chifu, and I am, I guess, the owner, I'm the owner. But I'm the owner of this YouTube channel. But in the upcoming years, it won't just be a channel. It's gonna grow to much more than just a YouTube channel. But today, as I said in my past video, if you saw it, you know, we're not just gonna be reacting to entertaining things. We're also gonna be like reacting to knowledgeable things and things with substance, you know, things we can learn from. And today, I guess the title is They Let Them Dress Like Pro with dots. But yeah, the video will explain itself, so you'll see what happens. You'll see what they talk about. So whether you like, comment, share, or subscribe, it doesn't matter, as long as you have a good time. Let's get into it.
Days ago, we were discussing how South Africa has the biggest HIV/AIDS program in the world. Today, we are discussing that South Africa has the highest teenage pregnancy rates. Come on now, fellow South Africans. Are these the statistics to be proud of? More importantly, how did we get here, and how can we stop this train in its tracks?
Bro, the teenage pregnancy rates went up. We are first in teenage pregnancy. We are first in alcoholism. 7.7 billion in a month. December on alcohol. Ish, this country of mine. I love it though.
Welcome back, everybody. Now, South Africa has one of the highest teenage pregnancy rates in the world.
Yeah.
According to Statistics South Africa, over 90,000 girls aged between 10 to 19 years gave birth from March 2021 to April 2022 in all 9 provinces. Yesterday, the Eastern Cape Department of Health expressed shock and concern after a 12-year-old girl gave birth at a health facility in Komani in the Chris Hani District Municipality.
12-year-old, bro. Bro, she was not even a teenager, dog. That is sad to hear, dog. Like, these are things we need to be aware of. 12 years old. Yo.
Before you call me boring and switch to a more exciting video, please look at what this man had to say about our children.
I don't know if you've actually noticed that mostly all the South African students, like schools, allow their students to wear short skirts. I don't really understand. Is it like a trend, or is it like allowing the students to, you know, walk easily? Or I don't really get this, because when you see young ladies at the age of 15,
you see, these are the children's role models, bro. And no shade to Zotwa, but bro, I don't think this should be like your best role model, bro. Like, as for the ladies, like if it's a role model, okay, but like, is that the best thing for you? Like, is this who you look up to? Like, her actions, is that what you like and all that? I mean, I ain't judging, I'm just saying you gotta be more aware of the people you look up to, because this is crazy. It's crazy.
Wearing short skirts, and it's allowed around the country.
Around the country, my friend.
I really don't get this. Like, is it a Western thing that is actually affecting this, you know, students, or the schools are actually making it compulsory for them? Because I can't see this happening in Nigeria. In Nigeria, no school is going to allow. Just watch these ladies, these young girls, rocking short skirts. And what do you really expect of the young men, like their, you know, classmates? How do you expect them to focus in class? I mean, if I was...
You see, it's also the Bruce faults, because as a society, as Bruce, we have collectively made that the most attractive thing. But we really say it's the most attractive thing for our girlfriends. For a long night with the boys, That's what the Bruce want. The Skype level. But for their home, I don't think that's what they want. But this is what Bruce found most attractive. So even the ladies didn't feel like, nah, it's wrong, or what, or I'm showing what, because this is what the Bruce like. They get attention for the short skirts and all that. So as the Bruce, we're also enabling. All of us are wrong here.
Where you have girls with short skirts, I can't focus. I'm not gonna even understand what they happen because my female colleagues are actually wearing short skirts. What is South Africa doing, leaving these young girls to wear short skirts? You need to correct this. This is un-African. Africans don't dress like this, especially at a young age. At 14, 15, young girls are wearing this kind of skirt. What would they be wearing when they get to 50 years?
Damn.
South Africa, you need to look into this. This is not funny. Nigerians wouldn't allow this. We are very proud of our culture and we'll do whatever it takes to preserve it. South Africans, look into this. Young girls at 14, 15 shouldn't be wearing this. It's un-African.
It seems like South African women are known across the globe for unsavory things. And there seems to be a pride in that when really they ought to be ashamed. You cannot be proud of being known as a nation of dirty women, loose women, women who grab every opportunity to reveal as much skin as possible. No ways, fellow South Africans. It can't be that way, fellow women. This is one of the reasons why many African countries mock South Africans. This is why they look down upon us. And the fact that we are comfortable with our young girls behaving this way is a sign that they are right to hold such a view of us. Apart from a horrible, shameful reputation, what are other consequences of us allowing our young flowers to parade themselves in this fashion?
Is the highest number of pregnant learners to
Bruce, when they see this is not attractive to the high school man, bro. This is not attractive, dog. Such a long skirt. What? The Bruce go for the short skirt levels. Because that's what they like. It's enabling, bro. Hey, but what do I know, bro?
Within a space of a year, the provincial health department recorded over 4,000 teenagers that gave birth to health facilities between the month of April and June this year. Over 3,600 of those teenagers are between the ages of 15 and 19 years old, while the remaining teenagers are between 10 and 14 years old.
10-year-olds, bro. 10-year-old, bro. How old are you? I mean, what grade are you in? You're still in primary, dog. How are you chopping in primary?
Oh my God!
It could be, you know, that other scenario of, you know, the Brew forced himself onto her and all that unfortunate scenario. But if it wasn't, how are you chopping at 10 years old? What happened to Popeyes and all that stuff? Like watching YouTube and, because that's the thing of these days, bro. That's crazy, dog. It's the media, dog. Hey, but 10 years old is
Zelisha High School in Tabankulu is one of the mostly affected schools in the province. The closure of the school due to violent protest is believed to have contributed to the high rate of pregnancy.
As we speak, some have left school and some are already in hospital. Some are waiting for their dates to give back.
Many of our people are high school dropouts who had children in high school, increasing their chances of ending up on the wrong side of the equality spectrum. Many of our girls and boys are born with no father in the home, leading to broken homes that breed a broken society. Because many started things the wrong way around, they end up looking down on marriage and even mocking marriage. The very institute that could have prevented a lot of the mess we are seeing today.
That's the most nonsensical thing I've ever experienced in my life, was marriage.
What?
For me, it does not make sense.
Okay.
It does not make sense that an entire community of human beings would base the success of a contract that is supposed to be two human beings bound together, mutually beneficial, contract on one individual, the woman. So my man cheats, it's my fault. My man hits me, it's my fault. My man abuses me, it's my fault. My man neglects his responsibilities, it's my fault. My man is not satisfied, it's my fault. My man is goddamn hungry, it's my fault. This been making food for himself before he met me. Now all of a sudden, his hunger is my goddamn fault. My man's shirts is dirty, it's my fault. The house is burning down, it's my. Can we please make a song?
Do you have insurance?
It's my fault.
Did you get insurance?
It's my fault. No.
And instead of correcting those who are misled and informing them that, no, ma'am, no, sir, the problem is not marriage, the problem is you. The problem is the mindset you had when you got married. We allow them to denigrate marriage. We are so scared of telling the truth lest we offend someone. And so let's just allow people to believe rubbish, spread nonsense, all in the name of do you, boo. The fear to offend seems to have even entered certain homes where parents are too scared to tell their children to dress in a decent manner and behave right. The wise King Solomon informed us that the Lord corrects those he loves, just as a father corrects a child in whom he delights. If you as a parent love that child, you will correct him or her. You can't allow your children to come out of the house like that, dear parents. If you are doing this, I'm sorry to say this, but you ought to be ashamed. But don't stop at shame. Be ashamed and let that shame lead to positive changes in your behavior and in your child's behavior.
Almost 90 teenagers became mothers on Christmas Day, the youngest just 13 years old. But this is a scourge.
No skip. 365 of 365. Teens only, dog. These are only teenagers. So imagine the adults. Do you see how many children are being made? I'm super level, dog. Niggas don't want to use rubber, bro. It's them super level. That's crazy, dog, yo.
Urge that is seen year-round in the country. In fact, 365 teen girls give birth every day, with 10 of them under 15. Many girls are forced out of school due to pregnancy.
What are we trying to achieve here? A rate of 365 teenage girls give birth every day in South Africa. And everyone keeps going on as if there is nothing wrong going on in this country of ours. We have a country where women are raising children out of wedlock. Many children are being born with no father, and we know that several studies have shown that fatherlessness is a recipe for a lot of disasters in life. Many girls are not finishing schools, and you as a parent pack your daughter's lunch and you send them out into the world dressed like that. What are you telling us about yourself? Do you know that most children born under teenage pregnancies are raised without a father? Do you know the long-term effects of being raised in a broken home? Have you heard of male teachers grooming young girls? Does sending your daughter out in this mini skirt to school not make her the prime victim for these horrors? Do you consider that, dear mom and dad? Here's another non-South African who is very curious about how we are allowing this behavior.
Short skirts comes with their own warnings when you wear them to school. But talk of South African schools, like I don't know if I'm centering so much on a particular place, but that's what I've seen. You get that.
Worry about the old man. You people voted into power and leave our dear South African woman the fuck alone. What?
Hey yo, what the fuck?
I guess it's a raise more prostitute yo every year in South Africa. Not positive, prostitute. That's a bar yo. It's the same thing in Asia. Well, South Africa's society is finished. Yeah. It's oh shit, that shit doesn't move. It's finished where or here there is an average toddler has HIV or already done abortion or is what older person while in high school. I like to assume is chopping an older person while in high school. This is very concerning, especially the real king. That first comment is absurd, bro. We can't leave them alone. These are our future wives, future what's. Can't leave them alone, dog. This is not acceptable.
I realized they wear so short skirts to school. Like when you see those dancing videos and all that, I keep wondering, do they really wear that to school? Like, what's the idea? What's the perception of their schooling system over there? How do they, like, how is that allowed for them to wear such short skirts? Like, how is it like? If anybody has any idea, kindly educate.
Imagine that. As stewards over these children, we cannot just wing it, cross our fingers and hope that they turn out well. We need to have a plan and vision for our children, how and what we would like them to be, how and what we definitely do not want them to be. If we don't want them to be the next Kanye Mbaus, Kim Kardashian, Zoto Abantus, Cardi B's, and Cyan Bushis, obviously this is not how they ought to be dressing and carrying themselves. I mean, this is us breeding slay queens who will never be comfortable wearing decent clothes. Guys, this is not rocket science. I mean, the lady who did this video saw it for herself and she's wondering just what is wrong with these South African people. Yet the Ministry of Education is doing nothing about nipping this in the bud. They are focused on reactive solutions instead of root cause analysis and problem solving. Why are people so careless about the most important things in their lives? Why is it that we as South Africans don't seem to really care about the future of the young? Why is the government not doing something about this? What is the Department of Education doing to curb this pandemic of sex mind?
So normal, bro. Like even when I entered high school, bro, which was like 2020. No, I'm lying. 2020. I'm lying. Yeah, but even when I entered high school, dog, by the time I entered, bro, this was so normal. Like, this is normal. This is just another day for South African scholars, bro. This type of uniform. It's just another day, boy.
That school dress codes. Remember that a lot of the pregnancies that these teenagers are going through are not only them procreating with boys their ages. Many of those cases are also men who are outside of school, young and older men. Some of those men are the drivers taking your children to school. Many of these men are not disciplined themselves, so they play the dirty music that these young girls and boys love to dance to so much. Befriend them, groom them, and sleep with them. Many of these students are being taken advantage of by their very teachers.
Let's go to this discussion now. Teenage pregnancy in South Africa has reached a crisis levels with over 70,000 recorded in 2024. Recently, a 16-year-old girl from the Northwest became a mother for the second time in 2 years. On New Year's Day, a 12-year-old gave birth in the Eastern Cape, and on Christmas Day, a 13-year-old gave birth in Limpopo.
I think this is an indication of failures in many areas of our lives. First, as families, that are not able to raise our children properly and socialize them properly so that they know that they're children. But also it talks to a lack of morality among many older South Africans, because in a number of cases, the people that impregnate these children are older men.
Imagine that. While men are the problem in such cases, they are not the only problem. What are we as parents as well as the government doing to make sure that we don't create scenarios where someone is eyeing your child? Remember, these are not cases of only grown men taking advantage here. We also are talking about wayward teenage girls and boys here. Where are the celebrities and the people of high social standing to encourage students to dress modestly? Actually, to encourage all women to dress modestly. Instead, we have a society that knows its freedom and its rights, right? I know my right. Don't impose your backward ideas on me. To each his own.
It is a worrying phenomenon to many parents.
We are very concerned about this pregnancy. In fact, it is shocking. These are just kids, but they continue to fall pregnant. The first pregnancy is like a mistake, and the second one is something else, and this needs an intervention.
Bro, they're chopping before blood mass. That's crazy. They're chopping before pure maths. Before they can even choose their subjects, they're already a mother. I'm not judging. I'm just trying to enlighten on the state of our country. That's not good, bro. That is, how are you being your mother before picking your subjects? Before you can pick if you want to do pure maths or maths lit, you're already experienced giving birth.
Their babies become our burden, and it is frustrating and traumatizing. This is shameful because these children are underage and they are compromising their future. We really do not know what to do.
Another thing I don't understand is how is the age for you to drink alcohol and all that. The minimum age is 18 for you to drink alcohol, but the age of consent for chopping is 16. That doesn't make sense to me. That doesn't. So you're telling me a child can mentally make a decision of I want to chop before I want to drink? That's what the government is saying. They are able to chop legally before they are able to drink legally. That's crazy.
A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit.
Because even if we force them to take contraceptives to prevent them from getting pregnant, it's like you are giving them a license to fall pregnant.
If we keep this nonsense up, we are going nowhere, and the rest of Africa is watching and laughing at us. Our country is being turned into a Sodom and Gomorrah, and our leaders are too dumb or indifferent to see or do anything about it. 2026 and 2029, please, can we vote out the immoral people who cannot even tell that our country is rotting? As a nation, we need better leaders and better examples. When our politicians are busy having several children by multiple women, aka Zuma, or befriending cigarette smugglers, aka you know who, why should the children seek to be moral citizens? In South Africa, many who have been uplifted to role model status are not people that our children should look up to. The so-called traditional leaders even encourage our girls to practically undress for them to be paraded in front of them as eye candy, as if it's a strip club. We are achieving nothing here. How do we expect to win the fight against HIV and AIDS and other STDs while we allow miniskirts in schools? Miniskirts are associated with sex workers and wayward women. Why? Why? My main question is, why do you think it is okay to allow your child to go to school looking like this? Mothers and fathers, it is time to step up. Do your jobs. Churches, speak up against this. Teachers, speak up against this. Minister Khwarube, speak up against this. If we don't step up, if we don't speak up, who will protect our children and our country, guys? Who?
Yes, the high rate of pregnancy is a problem, but there's nothing we can do.
On one hand, we have mini skirts, and then on the other hand, we have these ones. These ones that we have to chase from our fences and from our streets to force them to go to school early in the morning.
Point of view, some gents in the back of the class. What is he doing? God, bro. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on, boy. He's not writing shit. So you're not slick, my boy. You coaching 4K.
First thing is a smoke before entering class. Imagine that. With the few
truth pandemic. Hey.
Things we mentioned in just today's video, it is clear that our nation needs fixing, so let's fix it. Adults need to start being adults again. Stop treating children as if they are your equals. Let's also come up with constructive things that can keep our youth busy, because as we know, an idle mind is the devil's playground. How I look forward to the day when we report on statistics that talk about South Africa being the most peaceful and loving place to be. South Africa being the land of the educated, the innovators, and the change makers. I know what we currently see may be grim and discouraging, but we cannot afford to simply be discouraged and give up. We need to change the direction that our beautiful nation is taking. If you're with me, may you please share this video with other citizens, like this video as well. To support our work,
share and like the video with other citizens so we can be aware of the scandalous things happening in our country. This is crazy, dog. These are crazy stats. 365 out of 365. Underage. Not even just underage, bro. This takes me back to a conversation I was having with someone I know. So that bro was like, we're talking about like, yeah, your daughter being promiscuous and all that. So that bro was like he'd rather have his daughter be promiscuous because she loves being promiscuous.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
He elaborated as in, like, he doesn't want his daughter to be promiscuous because she has daddy issues or whatever other reasons that Hans are promiscuous for. He doesn't want that. He wants everything's cool at home and all that, but if she's promiscuous, it's because she loves chopping and she loves, all the above. And that was interesting because even me, I'd have to agree. I mean, no one would want, or I'd like to think no one would want their daughter to be promiscuous. But if they had to be, you'd rather have them be promiscuous because of they want to be and they love it, and it's because of them internally they want to be promiscuous. Not because of you as a mother or as a father, your actions, their environment, and their financial situation. I don't know what finance is. Okay, no, they chop money and all that. But yeah, their financial and all that. You don't want that. He doesn't want that to be the reasoning behind their child's promiscuity. So moral of the story is, what I'm taking from this video is these teenage pregnancy rates are going crazy, dog. And these are things that we are ignoring we choose to ignore them because it's not part of our feed. So that's why I'm here to at least, express some knowledge, dog, or at least, some educational shit. Not just entertainment. Because this is crazy. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Whether you like, comment, share, subscribe, they don't matter. As long as you have a good time. Check you in the next one.
Hey yo, what the fuck?